not look like he wants to be hit. But
Yeah.
if you looked at his face, they showed it like perfect. He was like, "What? Like I'm just lost. Like, you're really gonna kick this to me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're gonna kick it to you, buddy. You better find a
You
speed."
better find it. Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
but like everybody says, we need the guy that can go north and south,
Correct.
not east and west.
Yep.
Like Jalen Reagor went, and he would fumble the ball, and like I didn't think they would get rid of Jalen Reagor. I'll tell you now.
Okay.
I said they're gonna keep him because they need a punt returner, kick returner.
Uh-huh.
Howie never wants to be wrong.
Uh-huh.
Howie's always going to, and it was just beating in my mind. We
Yeah.
never thought they would got rid of Jalen Reagor without not having a backup plan.
Gotcha.
So I still think maybe there's something in the works in a trade for a running back that can do the north and south. You're not getting a human joystick. You'll never see that guy again.
So you mean we can't find a Deion out there, Deion Sanders? We can't.
No, you're not going to find that guy
out there.
No, you're not going to find that guy. What was the
Okay.
human joystick's name?
Oh, the
Played for
human
Kansas City.
Devin Hester.
That's it.
What? Yeah, they had Devin Hester, and then it was this other guy that was with Kansas City that used to return all the time.
Not Priest Holmes.
No, not Priest Holmes. It'll come.
That was the running back.
It'll come to me. But while we're thinking about that, Randy, go ahead. Tell me what you think about that wide receiver spot. Who you think who would you call up if you're the GM?
Okay, let me just read some numbers off to you, and I want to see what you guys say. Okay.
All right.
Played in 14 games with 6 starts. In all-purpose yards, 1,400, which included 14 rushes for 99 yards, 52 receptions for 514 yards, which included 3 touchdowns, 12 kick returns for 360 yards plus 1 touchdown, and 29 punt returns for 427 yards and 2 touchdowns. Would you sign that guy?
Man, it sounds like he's a beast out there. That sounds like Britton Covey. Was that Britton Covey numbers?
I'm bringing Britton Covey into Jalen Reagor's spot because that homeboy is going to be our kick return god. I've been saying it. I haven't been saying it much online, but I've been saying it that watching this guy's film, and all he's got to do is got to get time. And like the time he has got in preseason has been with those crap quarterbacks that we've had in Reed Sinnett and Carson Strong. So when he does get the ball, he's literally getting the ball thrown to him when he's covered.
Yeah, but
and
that's his that stats is from his college career, right?
Yeah, correct.
That's what I'm saying, though. Those numbers right there.
Hold on, wait a minute. Now hold on, because you got to help me out here, because I'm old school. You got to help me out here. That's college. This is where the big boys play.
Exactly. And the fact that he could do that in college.
The best of the best come to play. I don't think
the fact that he did that in college, Philly. The fact that he did that in college and he hasn't got the opportunity yet to show it is the reason why I think Howie Roseman brought him back onto the team, because the fact of the matter is that they know they have something in him, and also too the numbers. I understand that he was going against kids his age, but that he did those numbers in college on a team that was pretty darn good in Utah shows to me that he has the fortitude and he has the skill set to try to convert that to the NFL. He's just got to be given the opportunity. Nobody in college has gone into the NFL and hasn't been given an opportunity and not turned into a star unless they've been given it. He's just got to be given the opportunity. If he's given, trust me to the moon, this kid will impress.
Listen, I do agree with you. I think that's probably that's the move that they're going to make, but it's still I know it's college, but it's like, it's a deer in the headlights. And everybody knows, I mean, once they get hit, and they might not be the same.
No, totally. But that's the chance that we have to take, and I think that's why they brought him back.
Like, what was the running back from the Saints? When
Darren Sproles.
No, not Darren Sproles. The other one, the one that when we hit him, he's
Reggie
like,
Bush?
huh?
Reggie Bush?
Yeah, Reggie Bush. I don't want to play no more. He got a Heisman Trophy. He goes like, I don't want to play no more. I'm done. Friggin' Shepard smacked the daylights out of him. He's like, I'm done. He did put his hands up. I'm done. Remember that? Like,
yeah, I remember. Sheldon Brown, I think it was that.
I thought it was Leader Shepard.
Yeah,
but one of them hit that dude so hard.
Yeah,
go back on YouTube and all that. You can watch it.
Yeah, I saw it not too long ago. He really leveled him.
But then again, you can't hit somebody like he got hit.
Yeah.
Either.
I know, but Reggie Bush still played in the league for a minute. He played in the league for 10 years.
Yeah, but he didn't want to. But when you watched him play, he didn't want to be hit. And everybody knew it. He was like,
of course, no running back wants to be hit. No running back other than basically Derrick Henry, maybe AJ Dillon.
Says, you hit, I bet you I hit you harder. That's the kind of guy I want.
That's what he said.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's not many guys like that.
Maybe those guys, yeah. Derrick Henry's definitely an old school type running back. But again, I'm with. Like, you both make some good points. But hey, you got to give him a shot because nobody knew Devin Hester, how he would do when he returned kicks or punts.
Look at Darren Sproles. Everybody thought he was going to be just a complete bust, and he wasn't going to be nothing because he was undersized. He was only 5'9", and look what he completed in his career. And he still got licks, and he got back up.
I mean, that's what they're
There's not many though. I can tell you that.
No, there's not many, but you got to give him the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
You probably have a point. He probably will be a good punt returner, kick returner.
Yeah.
I just I like Kane so much. I didn't even think he was going to be on our practice squad. So I'm going to tell you now. I said that when he wasn't even going to be on our practice squad because I thought somebody else was going to pick him up. He played really, really good in the preseason.
Oh, I thought Deion Kane did. I figured he was going to make it tough. I figured that would be why you was going to not see Greg Ward come back. I figured if Reagor was going to be gone, that was going to be why, because you've gotten so much better at the wide receiver spot that, obviously I was like, Deion Kane definitely should have been still around. Thankfully, he made it through and he's on that practice squad. So
did you really think he was going to make it through the practice squad?
I did not think he was going to make it. I thought somebody was going to get him, honestly. I thought Deion Kane.
That's my question to you guys. Up. Did you think he was going to make it to the practice squad?
Yep.
You really thought he was going to make it to the practice squad? How good is he?
Just with all the rookies out there, and just every team basically has a lot out there. Nobody else probably wanted to take him and stash him when you can take somebody off the practice squad anyway. So I think they were just like, you know what? If he becomes a waiver wire in the beginning or halfway through the year, maybe then so. But I mean, they were also looking at the same thing we were looking at. He was going up against 2s, 3s, and 4s. So they were like, if he's doing that, good for him. But I knew he was going to be on this team. I'm not being cocky, but I knew he was going to be on this team.
Number ones. He was doing that with Miami's number ones.
Yeah, but then he also had a couple drops too in that game too. So then that kind of played into my.
Everybody has a drop. They're not going to all be perfect.
Yeah,
just like Britton Covey.
Absolutely, Tyrone. Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate that. Yes, Mr. Howie has done a wonderful thing for us, yo. What's going on, Mitch? Appreciate you joining the show, fellas, man. Again, for anybody that come in, if you didn't know, I got my man Randy, I got my boy Philly halftime up here. Y'all make sure y'all sub these guys up. Check out their content, man. They're great content makers, man. They're great Philly fans. I check out both of their stuff. I love it. Support the Hardcore Sports Network as well, man. It's a lot of good content makers up there, and they got some of any and everything. You know, we cover everything from wrestling,
a little bit of something for everybody.
UFC, everything. So definitely mess with us. Check us out for sure, for sure. We're going to go ahead and move on because I'm really anxious to get into this NFC breakdown and these playoffs. But before we get there, we still want to dive in a few more for this 53. The tight end position, Grant Calcaterra, Dallas Goedert, and Jack Stahl. We called that one just like that. Now your boy did make the practice squad. Randy, Togia.
Noah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Noah.
what do you think? How you like that?
I was excited, man. When I first heard that, like he didn't make the 53, I was like, like we talked about, I expected it, but like I said, I kind of hoped that they would keep him around because I really liked what I saw out of him, and I loved his run blocking, and obviously, like we do have that in Jack Stahl, so I'm just I'm just excited that they held on to him. I was like, yes, thank you, Howie.
Yeah, what you got for me, Philly?
I've been concerned about the tight end position, but I think them two guys, and then you have your backup, that we should be set at the tight end position. If Goddard goes down, knock on wood, God forbid, I think these guys should be able to back up him and give him give him some time off if he needs it.
Absolutely. Yeah. We definitely don't have a lot of depth there. I'm definitely looking forward to what they're going to do or how they're going to move things around when you get our guy Jackson back from
Tyree.
Yeah. So I wonder what they're going to do there.
He's out for the year, right?
No, he comes back around like week 5 or week 6. He's on the pup list, physically unable to perform list. So I'm kind of curious what they're going to do with that there, at the tight end. Offensive line.
We're stacked.
Yeah, that is when I tell you we have one of the best and deepest O lines out there. It's crazy. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Jeff Stoutland.
Yeah,
he is a genius, ain't he? He is a genius.
He's God. He's God.
You really got to say that dude's a genius. He took a rugby dude and said, "Yo, give me him, and I will turn him to the best left tackle in the goddamn game."
Yep, absolutely. Yep. What's up, Jock Talk, man? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
What's up, Jock?
So we got we already know you got Mailata, we got Dickerson, Andre Dillard, Jack Driscoll, we got Lane Johnson, Cam Jurgens, Jason Kelsey, Sua Opeta, Isaac Seumalo, and then the sleeper. I didn't see this coming, and I don't know if y'all saw this coming, but Josh Stills. I heard this is going to be another one of those projects. Yeah.
It's going to be a project, but I think it's going to pan out.
I think it will too.
I do.
Yeah, I saw a video today that actually was talking about the kid and about his character and what kind of person he was. And he likes to, apparently he's big into like old novels. Like he likes to read about like old English literature and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he's that right there tells me a pretty smart man. So he could take in what Mr. Stoutland is telling him. And oh my gosh, who knows? Like Philly just said, who knows what he could be?
Who knows what absolutely. Yeah. What's up? Hey guys, I want to introduce to my boy that I just put up there, Lawrence Wallace. So me and him was the one that started the Philly Sports Rap. So he'll be definitely coming on board soon, man. Y'all look out for him. What's up, bro? We holding it down, man.
What's up, L-Dub?
Y'all hit that like button, yo. Definitely hit the like button. Subscribe to everyone up here. We got my man Nex Shift, Randy, my boy Philly Halftime. Great content, guys, up here, man. Appreciate it, yo. Appreciate it. But definitely O-line is very deep, very, very deep, man. I love it.
Now, I got a question.
Go ahead, Philly. What you got?
Now, you ready for this? Dillard is, I think he's some trade bait where you can use him to get a running back We can use him to get some draft picks. I do not want to see him to go to Dallas and help Dallas out. And I'm hoping they don't, unless they're going to give us like a first round pick. But I really don't want Dillard to go nowhere. But I see somebody going to trade for him because somebody's going to need a left tackle.
Yeah.
I was curious what you guys thought.
Woo, man, me and Randy talked about that. And I said the same. I was like, I know you look at his contract.
We're so stacked, it's unreal. You can't be this stacked.
It's kind of mean.
Yeah, we definitely stacked. I don't know, man, because I'm like you. I understand the contract situation. We probably get him just this year. Next year, he's going to want more money. He's going to want to start. It's probably not going to happen, so he'll probably be gone. So Howie may, do his magic. Right now, he hot. So I say, I don't know if y'all played craps.
I got it written on my heart, buddy.
Yeah. Tell Howie, roll again, baby. Let me get that money. Roll again. Howie, you hot right now.
Give me a number 6.
But just don't trade him to Dallas. Whatever you do. We not trying to help him.
I just don't want to get traded to Dallas.
Do that. Yeah, we ain't trading him to Dallas. But understand we may have to get something for him. And so if they got to do it, what I'm saying, go ahead, get something for him. But I'm like you, man, just right now, having that backup tackle that can fill in is big. Injuries can happen, man.
Right. But the thing is, you know what the thing is? You can get something for him. You can't get something for him next year.
Yeah, that's correct.
Free agent.
Yeah.
You don't have that 5th year option. Yeah. This is it.
Yeah.
So you're going to lose a pick or you're going to lose a player.
Yeah.
Will we not get a compensation? Will we not get a comp pick for that?
I think it is a 3rd.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe
I'd be willing to take a 3rd.
Because he was a first round pick.
Yeah.
I think it's a 3rd.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That's
3rd.
Yeah.
But that's still like you have Dillard. You're going to get at least a 2nd, a high 2nd, or a 1st for him.
Yeah.
Or you can get a top running back. You can get a good running back.
You know what would be funny? And I'm just spitting out their hypothetical because I know the other team and like obviously we have a connection with it, but could you imagine if we traded Dillard to the Jaguars and got Robinson, their running back, who's coming off that ACL as our running back?
There you go. See,
Philly halftime like that. He said,
I'll do that in a heartbeat. I'll do that in a heartbeat because we need that kind of running back.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So my man must have lost his connection, but we'll keep rolling, Philly. We'll get him back on. So on that defensive line, man, we got Brandon Graham, Javon Hargrave.
This is his last year in his contract.
Absolutely. Teron Jackson, Josh Sweat, Marlon Tuiolopo, I can never get that name right. Marlon. Milton Williams, Derek Barnett, Fletcher.
Yeah, I like Milton Williams.
I do too.
I do. I really do like Milton Williams. I think he's going to be, once Cox is gone, he's going to be taking over his spot in some parts. He's going to be off and on, but I really like him a lot.
Yeah, I definitely I like Milton Williams. I think between him and Jordan Davis, man, it's going to be a real good. Those are two real good young up and coming guys on that D line that really can help solidify that middle because he's very disruptive. I thought towards the end of last year he really picked it up and was making plays, and you start seeing him getting in the backfield. So that's what you want. You still want a very disruptive guy, that to be out there. So you got him. I definitely, I was glad to see that they did keep Kyron Johnson. Patrick Johnson had been balling a little. So we are deep. Again, we are very deep.
We're always deep on the defensive line.
Yeah, we're deep on that D line. What's going on, Randy, man? I see we had lost you, bro.
Yeah. stupid internet here in Canada. For anybody that's watching, I apologize. If I lose, I will definitely pop right back in. So don't worry, you didn't lose me. I'm just working on it.
Absolutely. Now Hargrave, I do hope they extend him as well. I wouldn't give up on him. Yeah, I know we got the young
No,
guy.
you can't give up Hargrave. No.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to keep him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to teach. He's got to teach Jordan Davis.
Yeah, for sure.
Jordan Davis is a beast, dude.
Man,
he was in the preseason. He was just manhandling these guys like they're little kids, and they're sitting at 360. I'm like, dude, he's throwing them around. What arm? I'm like, this young buck is. I see this guy is just swatting them around and just say, "Yo, get the hell out of my way."
Yeah, he be manhandling people.
And then there goes the
fact that Robert Saleh had to triple team him is enough said. Like seeing him being triple teamed by 3 offensive linemen is like, man, our defensive line is gonna eat with this guy. Oh, I'm so excited.
It was funny watching the Kobe Dean sneak through them all as he's getting mad on 2 guys, and the Kobe Dean says, "I got that quarterback, by the way."
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's what's going to be fun about this year.
Yeah.
We are really so stacked in defense.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love it, man. So that's what that's going to do is lead into these linebackers. Sean Bradley, Nakobe Dean, TJ Edwards, Hassan Reddick, Davion Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Kaiser White. I thought I saw something with Davion got waived.
Yeah, he got waived.
Hey, man, Philly halftime. Look, man, this is why I'm so excited about that, because I made a big fuss on a couple of videos behind this, man. When I saw playing the Browns and Dobbs was running, and I saw him just looking, and his feet was like stuck in mud. All he could do was go side to side. I said, "Oh, you gotta go, man."
I know what you're looking at. I was like, "Dude, he's in quicksand."
Yeah, bro. I was like, "Yo,
I know which one you're talking about," because I was with my boy, and I'm like, "Dude, why is that dude stuck in quicksand? Look at him. Yeah. I was like, he ain't going nowhere." He's like, "Which way do I go? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?"
Yeah, man. I was like, "Come on, bro, you were killing me, man." So, yeah, so I'm glad about that. But I like the linebackers.
You gotta love what they did with the linebackers. We got rid of all the trash that couldn't tackle worth a damn, and we went and got tacklers.
Yep, absolutely. That's
guys that are gonna put a licking. Okay, you got the ball. Yeah. I'm gonna put a licking on you. I'm gonna smack the hell out of you.
And that's how it gotta be. Linebackers gotta be that aggressive, man. They have to be like that. What do you think, Randy? All right. So make sure let my man get himself straight. But the corners, man. All right, so boy. Finally,
we're getting better. We're getting better at corner, dude.
Man, corners. All right, so
look, you're even fired up right now. You want to talk about the corners? Look how fired up you are.
Yeah, man.
Look how good our defense is.
Yeah.
When you're just sitting here want to talk about the defense and you got goosebumps, if Johnny Gannon does not have a top 5th friggin' defense, that dude got to be dropped on his head.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I said the same thing, bro. I said, look, he has no excuse this year because we sitting over there. You got James Bradbury, you got Darius.
Even though he wasn't that good with the friggin' Giants.
I think I'm gonna blame.
I just think he was coached wrong with the Giants.
I said. I think it was the Giants, man, because if you look before that, you know what I'm saying, he was considered, a Pro Bowler. He was balling out, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see how he does this year. Again, it's on the coach. You got to put these players in position to be successful. Yep. You got to put them in position to be able to make plays. I think defensive pressure is going to do that. And that's going to allow the corners to play better, So we got Avonte Maddox in the slot.
I'm all right with him being in the slot.
Yeah, I said Josh Jobe was going to end up making it. I'm happy he did. He was active. You got Zach McPherson. Yeah. Zach McPherson is there. So I'm going to combine these corners and safeties. You got Josiah Scott. I've been saying that. He made it, but they got him under a corner right now.
Yeah, they got him as a corner.
Yep, but I know he's been playing safety. You got Reed Blankenship, Marcus Epps, and Gardner Johnson. Yo, Gardner Johnson. What's up? Kayvon Wallace. I don't really want to say. I hope they go ahead and move on from him.
Yeah, like can I? That's another question I got for you.
Go ahead.
How the hell do you have Kayvon? How do you have him here? How? I'm losing. I get it. You need something to back up, and he knows the plays.
Yeah.
And all, but come on.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, man.
I agree.
Absolutely. I agree with you. What you got for me, Randy? What you think, man?
Yeah, well, hey, I was happy that Reed Blankenship made the team too.
Yeah,
I was. I was saying, man, like, did you that hit that he did in the Dolphins game there, and then him yelling at the players, being like, "Y'all need to get your heads out of your damn butts and play like me." We doing something else. We playing
shows. I remember you were saying that one of your shows. I don't know which one I was watching.
What was that?
Yeah.
He was like, he was the last one. He was like, watch him yell, and he's yelling at the guy. And
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, look at him. He's right. He's yelling at those guys. Yo, get your head out of your ass.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think the coaching staff saw the energy and the fortitude that he'll bring to that defense. Of course, he's a rookie, but still, like, when you got somebody in there with that dog mentality, I mean, like, the sky's the limit for me. So,
oh yeah,
I was excited.
Yeah, right. Man, me too, man. I was as well. They put a few guys on the practice squad as well. So Anthony Harris came back, and he's on the practice squad.
Now, did he come on the practice squad, or is he still thinking about it?
Well, the Eagles,
I heard he was thinking about it. I didn't hear he went.
Yeah, the Eagles got him listed on their practice squad. So that's where I got that one from. It's on their website. They got him listed as one of the practice squad players. So I don't know.
Anybody can pick him up.
Yeah.
They have a certain amount of time to put him back on the roster, but anybody can pick them up.
And if I'm mistaken, they do. They funny. Yeah, absolutely. We don't like Dallas.
We hate Dallas.
Yeah, but they also, if I'm mistaken, they got a number of protected players, so they can protect them and block that. They get a certain amount.
But they only have they have like a certain amount, right? Like 3 or 4.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so they're gonna have.
I think it's 6.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 6?
Oh, it's 6.
I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is.
All right.
We'll double quoting you on it, don't it?
Philly Avatar said, "You said it. I'm holding you to it, but
I'm holding to you."
I was just gonna say, Philly said you said it. I'm holding to you.
Yeah, man, for sure. So that's the 53. So now everybody, pretty much all the teams, pretty much know who's on their squad.
Yes.
Now this is when I start looking at. I'm really diving into schedule, what I think the squad can do, and these other teams. Now the NFC to me this year is wide open, man. I think is wide open because of the movement you had with a few quarterbacks. You got a few of your mainstays. I want to know from y'all, and then I'll chime in, but I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity first. I want to know from y'all, who do you think? You got 7 teams. Give me your 7 who you think will end up in the playoffs based on what's been going on lately with these rosters and the team, how the teams look right now.
Come on, it's not over yet. We gotta find out if we're gonna be another trade.
Yeah,
I think there's gonna be another trade. That's why I'm saying it. But I'll let Randy go first.
Oh crap! Of course.
I know. Putting y'all on the spot here, man.
For me, you know, obviously like the big names, right? Like the Buccaneers, the 49ers, the Rams, the Packers, but then, you know, the Eagles can slide, they slide into there. I'm not saying this because of the acquisition of Reagor, but the Vikings, just because, you know, even though he sucks, Kirk Cousins is a decent quarterback, and they got a decent team over there with Thielen and Jefferson and Cook, so they got an okay defense. But then for me, I personally want the Saints to suck. I want the Saints to be the worst team in the football, so that their first overall pick goes to us, and we can just cash in with that bad boy.
That's a fact. We need to root for them.
This is why I wanted you on first, because I knew that you were gonna say, "Hey, they're not gonna make the freaking playoffs," when they got a great wide receiver. They got almost.
I'm not saying no. Like I said, if I want them to suck. I didn't say they were going to. I said I want them to suck because I want that first round pick to be worth something, not a late round 20 or 20 something pick. I know that they got Chris Olave. I know they got Michael Thomas. I know that they got Alvin Kamara. I know that they got what's his name, Winston at quarterback, and I know they got a half decent defense over there too. But for me, I want them to take a step back.
Right?
Say that again.
Suspended. Kamara was suspended for like 6 games, right?
Was it official?
I don't think it's official yet. I think he's still.
Yeah. Was it something with the Super Bowl? He punched the lady or something.
Yeah, but
it's not made official yet.
Yeah,
and they're talking about 6 games.
Yeah, he's definitely looking at it.
So if he misses 6 games, that could hurt.
They still have Mark Ingram as their backup, though. Mark Ingram's a decent backup.
Mark Ingram still plays. That's what I think about.
But that's why I said I want the Saints, Billy. I want the Saints to suck because I want that first round pick to be like top 5, top 10. So that's why I'm saying that. We know the
but I'm like, but what I know.
No, exactly. But that's why I'm laying it out the way I'm laying it out, so that the fans know that how I feel, because they're gonna be like, that you guys still got that first pick. Why are you saying they're gonna be so good if you got that first pick? No, I know that, but I want that team to suck so bad that first pick is like, see, told you guys, our GM is God. But yeah, we know how the Giants are gonna
spit in one hand, you wish in the other. See which one fills up first.
I got you.
Like I said, we know how the Falcons are gonna do. We know how the Panthers are gonna do. We know how the Giants are going to do, and we know how the Seahawks are going to do. The Commanders are kind of a bit of a weird question mark just because of, the fact that they got Carson Wentz. But out of those teams that I mentioned that could be in the playoffs, if we're healthy, if we stay healthy and we upgrade at running back, I feel like our team could compete with the whole complete NFC. Maybe the Rams because they're deep at corner and they got some of the best linebackers. But I mean, depending what Jalen does this year, and I feel like, my honest truth, I feel like Jalen's going to take a step forward this year. And he's going to hopefully show us that he has been.
Jalen takes a step forward.
Yes. I'm not saying you're going to try to basket or anything.
Want to use on other stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's where I stand.
I agree with you, except the Saint thing.
Yeah.
But because I say the Saints are Michael Thomas is back. He's going to play with a chip on his shoulder. And I think he's on his last year of his contract, right?
I believe this is his last year, yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So now the Saints did him dirty last year when he was injured and saying he wasn't injured, So.
And now he's got a hamstring injury.
Now he's going to show people that this is why I'm a great wide receiver.
Yeah.
But I think the Eagles.
I hope their coaching falls flat on their face.
I think the Eagles on paper are right behind the Rams. I mean, they're on the toes of the Rams right now. Now,
what about the Packers?
Jalen Hurts does the best that he can do. that we're praying for. I think
5,000 passing yards.
no, he's not doing 5,000 passing yards.
I'm
I'm
just
down
joking.
with that, everybody.
I'm just
But
joking.
Yeah.
I really am excited about it. I think they're right behind the Rams. I think they're neck and neck with the Rams.
Okay.
I will say this. I will pop in quick.
I think that would be. Remember the game against Buffalo and the Kansas City Chiefs, where it was 2 seconds left and Kansas City went there and scored.
Oh yeah, I couldn't believe it.
This is what I feel that the Eagles and the Rams would be like. I mean, we are stacked, and you gotta. It goes up to the coaching. They got a target on their back.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts got a target on his back.
Yeah.
Now, all I need Jalen Hurts to do is throw for 3,700 yards. He run for about 500 and score about. I need about 34 touchdowns, 36 touchdowns in that area. I'm not saying that he has to be an elite Justin Herbert or a quarterback. I think he just needs to be an efficient quarterback where he can beat a team with his arm and not always want to run out of the pocket as soon as he gets the ball. Stay in the pocket. You had the best offensive line that money could buy.
Got you. 10-4. I like that. I think y'all both made some good points and some good takes on that. So I'm probably gonna I want to see what y'all think about this. What's up, C? What's going on, man? Bang bang bird gang all day, bro. All day, man. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, y'all, just again, real quick, just a reminder, if you tapping in for the first time, sub us up. I got my man Philly halftime. And then I got my man over here, my man Randy with Nex Shift. This is Philly Sports Rap. I'm the host of Tone, and we also part of Hardcore Network Sports. So make sure y'all sub up, everybody, and definitely hit the like, subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know every time we dropping it. These guys drop some wonderful content. I had them up here because I love their take on the Eagles. They're some realists. Now, again, for me, so this is my take. Not and y'all don't hammer me now, all right? Don't hammer me, all right? Look, I'm not saying in this order, but this is what I think could potentially happen. Again, like my man Philly halftime said, it's so early. Injuries can happen. This again is on paper right now today. I think I got the Rams would get in. I got Tampa Bay would get in.
I don't think Tampa Bay's getting in. Maybe they get in, but if Tom Brady don't have to look so cute no more, freaking go to plastic surgery every 5 minutes.
I said it's definitely going to depend on Brady and if that line can block for him.
I think it depends on whether or not Giselle can wait.
Right?
Huh?
The offensive line's hurt too, right?
Yeah, their O-line is beat up right now. Yeah. So that's
Kristen Wirf's still dealing with a knee injury.
Yeah. So again,
and they lost two dudes in the offseason too. One retired and one left.
Yeah, they're struggling over there with being able to protect him. Who's going to do it?
But it's Tom Brady. I understand where you come from, Tone. I understand.
Yeah, that's why I picked him, because it's still Tom Brady.
I hate him. He's a cheater. He's a cheater.
Why is everybody
He's a cheater?
And
He's a cheater.
Come on, man.
Yo, there's going to be an asterisk next to his freaking name when he goes to the Hall of Fame.
Hey, Philly. There's going to be an asterisk, and if there isn't, I will personally go there with a chisel, and I will fucking put one. I'll be like, that is not real. That didn't happen.
I mean, how many times did they cheat? I mean, like, come on.
3-4 times?
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You gave them Super Bowls like nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, they stole the guy's headset. How you steal a headset?
Deflated ball.
Yeah, deflate the ball. Well, why would they do that? Well, it's because if it's cold outside, the ball is like throwing a brick. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Here you go. Let's deflate the ball so people can go one-handed catch it.
So the Bucks had lost both guards and centers. So yeah, their O-line is beat up. But let me tell y'all who else we got. Who else?
Sorry.
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 You good. I love it, man. Look, that's what we do. We're gonna keep it real and have fun, man. You know, we'll get through it. So I also have I said Green Bay. Now I put an asterisk next to Green Bay because I really got to see how this offense operate without having Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying?
That defense, though, man. That defense.
But that defense is good. Their defense is good, and they do have.
Jair's got to be one of the number one corners in the league.
They don't have wide receivers.
Yeah, and they got a running game, so I'm not counting them out. I got the Cards. Of course, I got Philly, right? So now that's 6. Now I said the 7th spot. This is where I want to know what y'all think. I said the 7th spot is going to be between these teams. All right. No. I'm gonna say that team for last. Philly halftime gonna be ready for that one.
Yeah, I'm ready to jump on you.
So
you say that friggin' word. I'm coming through here.
You say the Commanders, I swear to God.
Hold on, wait a minute. I got the Commanders going in second with the Eagles.
All right, so I got the Saints as a possible because of the wide receivers and they got an all right defense. All right. I also have. I'm not counting out Minnesota. Minnesota could be in that race. Okay. All right. Then this is where these 3 here, I feel like can be in that race. We're talking about the 7th spot. We got in at 9 and 8 last year. Okay. So
yeah.
So I got Panthers because I think with Baker Mayfield, he may help them get over a hump a little bit. They
got good wide receivers
last year, and that defense was good until they started getting those injuries. So I get them a shot.
And McCaffrey's back healthy.
Yes, and especially because if Green Bay goes down, that may open the door for another team to sneak up. So I had the Panthers, Washington, and Cowboys. I really think out of those 5.
You had to put the Cowboys in there? Are you serious?
Hey, I gotta
be a real fucking Cowboy. He fucking put the Cowboys.
I knew it. I knew he was going to do it. He couldn't stop himself. I knew he was
You watched that Dolphins game, right? That's their O-line. I hope you realize that that's their O-line.
I knew he was going to do it.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Hey, you want to take? I think the Giants might go in 3rd, and Dallas being last.
That's what I was going to say. My hot take was going to be that Dallas takes the biggest step back out of any team in the league because of their injuries and the fact of their O-line.
The O-line is terrible. Where's Zeke going to go? Because they're going to be already in the backfield. Where is Pollard going to go? They're already going to be in the backfield. They're in trouble. They don't have wide receivers. They got CeeDee Lamb.
They are in big trouble. Jack is funny.
So CeeDee Lamb, all he likes to do is run on a slant, and that's all he wants to do is run slants.
Yeah. Look,
they gave rid of their number 1 wide receiver for a 6th-round pick. We gave up garbage, and we got a 4th.
Yeah, we definitely outshined him in that trade. Howie is a master in that GM room. But again, like I said, it's the 7th pick. The thing I feel like opens the door for some craziness like that to happen is because you really don't know how Green Bay how it's gonna play out with Green Bay.
Right.
And then Tampa, we don't know because they got Brady, but the O-line issues. So to me, that you got 2 teams that could be on the cusp of not getting in, so it's going to open the door. But who else could you pick? We're not picking Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them.
Not picking the Bears.
Not picking the Bears. You're not picking Detroit. So
I think the Bears only get 4 wins this year.
49ers, maybe if they go back to Garoppolo.
I think the Bears get like four wins. You can't pick the 49ers because they got the rookie quarterback.
I don't think they're going to stick with that. I doubt they're going to stick with that. If he shits the bed in the first 3 games or 4 games, they're going to go right to Jimmy G.
Okay. I'm with you because I think he's going to shit the bed in the 4 games.
Yeah, so do I.
I think he's terrible. I don't know. Last year they played him and they pulled him because he wasn't good. And they put Jimmy G in and said, "Oh my God, Jimmy G's winning us the games."
Yeah. So, like I said, there's some question marks out there, and I think it opens the door for one of those other teams to sneak in. And I'm like, I could see the Panthers.
And Kyle Shanahan's like 27-4 or whatever with Jimmy G.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I'm not counting the 49ers out. They seem to always figure it out. That running game.
But if they lose 3 in a row or something, if they lose 3 in a row, then they might as well hang it up. They're done for the year.
Yeah, absolutely. So I felt that would be interesting and fun. I had to say that because I was like, "Oh, when
I knew you were gonna say it." I'm like, this guy's gonna push this button. He's going to try to get somebody riled up, and I gotta be the one getting riled up over here. I'm like, I know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, Jack, we did say Arizona. I think all 3 of us said Arizona. Probably.
Yeah, Arizona is definitely going to be in it.
For sure, man. Yeah, that was fun. I couldn't wait for that one. So look, as we get down here to the end, now Howie Roseman, we talked about him a little bit early on in the show. He did a heck of a job this offseason with these moves. Now, yes, again, they gotta pan out. Everybody gotta play together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what happens. But right now, Howie Roseman to me has got to be a top 3 GM in this league. What do y'all think?
I agree. I do. The moves that he's pulled off, I understand that the draft fell the way it did, but I mean, he got Heretic. He went and got Bradbury. He went and pulled off the move for C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I mean, he got rid of J-Jaw. We got something in return for that. We went and got rid of Reagor. We got something in return to that. So, I mean, he basically admitted his wrongs, and he said, listen, I screwed up. He waived Davion Taylor. I mean, other than basically Jalen Hurts, I mean, we got to see what works out for that whole draft. But he's basically said, I screwed up, and I'm righting my wrongs and getting it right. So I would definitely put him in the top 4, maybe top 5 kind of thing like that, just because he did pull those moves and screw up. We could have had Metcalf. We could have had Jefferson. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, I mean, what he's done right now, definitely top 3 in my eyes for sure. I mean, he's putting all the other GMs on notice. All the other GMs are like, yo, did y'all see what Howie just did today again? You know what I mean? So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think, Philly halftime? Where do you think
I would have to agree with you guys. I would have to agree. I'm like, now, me, I was a Howie hater. I wanted him gone. But he turned everything that he did bad. He turned into gold.
Yeah.
And he is a mastermind on trades.
Absolutely.
The problem he has is the drafting. And he did outstanding in the draft. Yeah. Now, I was on the record, I knew what Howie was going to do with the first-round picks. I said they were going to trade 2 first-round picks, 1 for next year, and then I said they're going to trade the 2 first-round draft picks, which they did. I said, you're only getting 1, so I knew that was going to come down. Mm-hmm. But that's a money thing, because you have to think about it, is it's going to be, I got paid $5 million for this one and $15 million for this guy. It's not going to be in the budget. So So what they did was they traded and got a number 1 wide receiver, paid him the $25 million. Mm-hmm. Now when they got rid of everybody, Jalen Reagor, Whiteside, that pays for A.J. Brown to be on here, because I think, what were they making? like $10 million.
Yeah.
You know, them two guys, I think they would make $10 million. And so they saved money on that. So and that's what he's doing.
Yep.
I think I might go top 2 this
Wow.
year.
Mm,
This year, I
mm,
think he did a phenomenal job. And it's hard for me to say that because all the bad he used to do.
yeah.
And I don't know who he's been listening to lately. But I tell you now, I don't care if the guy's sleeping with him. I don't care how he's getting the information. But
Yeah.
keep on going, Howie.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We need whoever's in his ear telling him, yo, pick this guy. Yo, pick this guy. Yo, pick this guy.
Yeah.
Because all the Eagle fans are saying, pick this guy, and he's actually picking the right guys.
Picking the right guys. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Now, can the coaches? The question is, can the coaches take Gannon? And right now, I got problems with Nick Sirianni. Now you know I got problems with Nick Sirianni.
Uh-oh.
I got problems with Nick Sirianni, too.
I already know Philly halftime been talking about why we not tackling.
Rooftops. I'm old school. You don't hit in practice. I've been yelling this all year long.
Yeah, you have. You have, bro.
And then when you're watching the preseason games, what we not do? Hey, tell me what we not do? We miss tackles. Like, yo, here's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Let me go get that before I go get this guy.
Yeah.
Like, it was guy stuck in quicksand.
Yeah, man.
Don't know which way he's going. Like, the guy goes past him and goes, yeah, that was a nice run, dude.
Yeah.
I'll just stay here. It drives me crazy. But can the coaches do it? Jonathan Gannon. Now, I have a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
Ready for this one? If I give you a chess piece, everybody knows this is a chess game, right?
Uh-huh.
So if I say I'm not going to blitz, so I'm just going to hand you a chess piece and say, all right, you win this one because I'm just going to give it to you because I'm not going to blitz at all.
Okay.
Once or twice a game. Ain't like Jim Johnson used to blitz randomly.
Man.
We don't blitz.
Hey.
It drives me crazy. And then our corners don't put no pressure on the wide receivers. They give them a 10-yard cushion. Now, is it me?
Back.
Is it me? Am I crazy?
Crazy.
Am I crazy?
No.
I mean, it's a 10. You give a 10-yard cushion. Yo, you only need 10 yards for a first down, dude. You want to give a 4-yard cushion? Okay, I guess.
How about that stick play? Every time they lined up and everybody lined up at the first down thing, I would be hot. What the heck are you doing?
What are you doing? Like, it drives me bonkers. And I'm like, and every time I say about the no tackle in practice, the leaving them go for 10 yards, they're like, well, this is the new way of football. Stop trying to reinvent the damn wheel, dude.
Yeah.
It don't work. You don't have a shutdown corner that you can leave the guy go for 10 yards.
Yeah.
They're leaving him go for 10 yards and you can't get to the guy because you don't have shutdown corners.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I still to this day say Jim Johnson, LeBeau, and the Ryans are the best defensive-minded guys to ever be coaching, man.
Thank you.
You know, Buddy Ryan, Rex Ryan, and Sportz was the one that had the stick D. But you got, like I said, the Ryans, Buddy Ryan, Rex Ryan, Dick
Didn't
LeBeau.
Rex Ryan just go somewhere?
Really?
I think he's an defensive line coach.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think he's still in defense. I think it was Rex. Not Rex.
Okay.
What's his brother's name?
Rex Ryan and it is another Ryan. What's the other brother?
What's the puffy hair one? You know who I'm talking
I
about.
know what you're talking about. I don't know why I can't think of his name right
I can't think of his name right now.
Bob Ryan.
Yeah, Rob Ryan.
Rob, yeah.
Yeah.
So Rob Ryan, he went back and I think he's a line coach, a defensive line coach for a team. I can't remember the team now.
Okay.
But like I watched the Ryans. I watched their dad because that's how back in the day I've been. And dude, Buddy Ryan would take out the kicker. You go beat up the Dallas Cowboys kicker, and Jimmy Johnson was mad. Yo, the body bag game.
Yeah, I remember that.
Rob Ryan's on the Raiders.
He
went back to the Raiders.
Wow.
So,
man, I tell you, that's
so like I remember back in the day, but I don't think Jonathan Gannon has the guts to blitz or to get the team to where they need to be.
Yeah. He said, I'm old. I was in a Super Bowl. I was in high school when the Eagles and Raiders played in the Super Bowl.
Oh, damn. I don't think I was alive.
Yeah. I sure wasn't in no high school, that's for sure. Wow, man. No, that's dope. Yeah. But yeah, I got Howie up there as well in the top, like I said, the top 3 for sure.
Top 3.
Yeah, definitely, man. Again, it definitely depends on this season. Heavily relies on Jalen Hurts and Jonathan Gannon on the defensive side of the ball. And when it comes to the offensive side of the ball, are they going to have us doing a run and shoot like back in the day when Houston, Texas was like the Oilers or whoever, Houston Oilers, and
right,
just chucking it all over the place? Or are we going to stick to our roots, pound them, and still be able to distribute the ball? Passing.
I don't think you're going to be like that in the beginning of the year.
I don't think it is either. I think it's going to start like it did last year. They're going to be chucking it all over the daggone place. If Seahawks struggle with it, then they're going to start going back. Hey, we got the running game in our back pocket that we can go to. But again, back like Philly halftime said, shoot, I seen one of the beat writers say the Eagles don't even practice the running game.
They don't.
Now that's crazy.
Hold on, wait a minute. They said Miles Sanders ran a 47-yard thing and got a touchdown. All right. How come he didn't get tackled? Because you don't tackle. How can you sit there and say that?
How come he didn't get tackled? Because you don't tackle.
And they're saying Jalen Hurts fucking getting tackled, and you're not tackling, but Jalen Hurts got like 9 tackles. He got tackled 9 times. Well, he had 9 sacks.
Oh, God, that's funny, man. Hey, look, y'all are hilarious. Guys, man, I'm going to tell y'all are awesome, man. We got to do this again. Maybe I keep this right here rolling. Let's talk about it. Yeah, the whole let's talk about it. We hop up here and give our gripes of what's going on in the season and things of that nature. I would love to continue doing that with y'all guys, man. My brother will be up here soon, And then again, too, I'm open anytime with y'all, man. Anytime y'all hit me up, we'll coordinate our schedules. I want to definitely be on y'all show as well, man. I love working with y'all guys. Y'all are some wonderful, genuine guys, man. That's the biggest thing to me, is just being able to be genuine. So before I go, I definitely want y'all to say your piece, man, and have something to say before we check out, man. It don't matter, one of y'all.
All right. I'm at Philly Halftime on YouTube. Philly Halftime on Twitter. Come check me out. I love the guy doing content with you guys. I think we should do it every week. Just keep this rolling. every once a week, just one time a week, and see what we got. And
yeah,
okay,
you guys were the greatest.
I'm with it, Philly. I'm with it, man. We'll definitely make that happen. What you got for us, Randy?
yeah. I'm Nex Shift Randy. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me also on Hardcore Sports Network. Big shout out to Tone and AK and Mitch and Tyler and everybody that's part of Hardcore Sports. We're a big family, and like we said before, this is just the beginning. Go Birds!
See them birds, baby. Go Birds. Definitely, man. Again, my name is Tone. I'm the host of Philly Sports Rap. Y'all can catch me on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that good stuff. Just started the Twitch. I keep forgetting to mention that. So definitely tap in on these shows, man. Like I said, we're gonna keep this, but let's talk about it with my man Philly Halftime, my man Nex Shift Randy. We're gonna keep it going, coming at y'all once a week. We got the season coming up, y'all, and a little bit over one day. I'm gonna say a week, all right? I know it's not Thursday yet, but 1 week we got the season is gonna kick off. And Lions, we coming. I don't know if y'all ready, but we coming. All right. We are coming.
We also have the Hardcore Sports fantasy draft on Saturday that we're gonna I think we're gonna be doing live. So be on the lookout for that as well.
Definitely.
Can I get everybody's prediction before we roll out of here?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
Hey, what's happening, Mr. Carter? Mr. Carter, man. Appreciate you coming in, man. Appreciate you, man. I know we about at the end, but we love it, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe so y'all catch our notification. Guys, just so y'all know, man, in the future too, I'm gonna have a little special segments where every now and then I'll have a contest and I'll be a lucky fan that I'll have come and be part of the show for a short period or a certain segment of the show. Nice. So that is something that I'm gonna be doing that I got lined up that I am going to be doing this year as well. Because again, we who we are because of them. They out there, they're supporting us, you know what I'm saying? And we're big fans. And I said, hey, I wanted this platform to be a show that's made by fans for the fans. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. But go ahead. What you got, man?
I got it. Who's that? What was that?
What's that?
What happened?
I don't know. What you got on your prediction?
I was hearing a noise. I heard somebody come on through. It sounded like I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles winning 11 games since we got a new safety, and so they're going to be 11-6 for right now. When we get a running back, I'll give us another 2.
Got you.
Okay. Just hope Jalen Hurts can be the man.
All right. Thanks, Jack. Excuse me. Appreciate that, man. All right, Randy. I do it again for us, man. I know you gave it to me last week. Do it again, man. What's your prediction?
Yeah, man. Like I said last week, I said, and that was before I knew we were gonna get a safety. Oh man, Howie Roseman, thank you, brother. Yeah, man. I said 11-6, and then we went and got ourselves a safety. So I'm gonna bump that up to 12-5. If we get ourselves a running back, I'm gonna jump on board with the bandwagon with Philly halftime, and I'm gonna say we get ourselves 2 more wins. Yeah.
Got you. I started out at 11-6. I have since bumped up 1. I'm still saying we're gonna be in that range, but I'm going to say 12-5, man. I'm saying 12-5. Definitely after Gardner Johnson.
Definitely.
Because I was like, we had 9. If this staff do what it's supposed to do and Hurts do what it's supposed to do, we should be able to get at least 2 to 3 more wins. Because we had a few games last year we let slip. I was at the 49ers game, first home opener last year. And we actually had that game, man, and it was just heartbreaking to watch us lose that game. So
the Raiders game really, really bothered me.
Yeah.
The Giants game bothered me.
Quarterback looked like Joe Montana. That bothered me.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. So, man, but yeah, I really appreciate y'all guys, man. Again, thanks a lot. And we're gonna do this again. So
Yes.
y'all don't forget Hardcore Sports Network, Philly Halftime, Next Shift Randy, and Tone, the one and only Philly Sports Rat. And we about to be out of here. Until next time, y'all be blessed. All right.
Fly Eagles fly, baby.
Later.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I get it, put this work in non-stop. So if you slacking, then get ready, lose your spot. Lose your spot, boy, I'm coming for the top.